All right, man, welcome to that synth show. NAMM 2026 is coming up, and one of the most exciting synthesizers of 2025 at NAMM was the Behringer BX-1. We saw it, we got a look at it, we got a small taste of the sounds, we got a little brief overview of what this thing is going to have jam-packed in it, and it's absolutely crazy. So we're going to go over and do a little flashback of that today to preempt what might be coming next week or the week after. 2 weeks, 15 days, 12 days, I don't know. But we're going to cover the Behringer BX-1. We're going to look at some of the other synths that are going to be there, like the JT16, the Jupiter clone that they have put there. What was that one called? Can't remember. And then the JN80. There's a bunch of them, and then we'll go over a bunch. We'll just have a laugh sitting around doing our thing, man. So let's go with that synth show. Woo! All right. Here it is. Here's the picture. We're going to cover some videos. I got some videos loaded up. I got one from Sonic State. I got one from Cat Synth. I got another one from someone else. And then we also got a bunch of Yamaha DX1s. All right, we got some Yamaha DX1's videos to actually show what the capabilities of this thing was, because the Yamaha DX1 was an absolute monstrosity of a beast. You know, the great Robbie Pacelli got one over in Britain. He might be one of the only people in the world, and this thing is expensive. So the fact that Behringer might be coming out with this, they're throwing the CS-80 filters inside that thing. I mean, it's going to be an absolute monster, right? Full of effects. I think it's got dual fill. It's crazy. We'll go over it anyway, but here's a quick look at what it looks like. We got a couple beautiful pictures. It's a beast. They're calling it a flagship synthesizer, the Behringer BX-1. It's, I guess you could call it a recreation, but an absolute upgrade. And we like to say it's like it's like taking the DX1 and putting it on steroids, okay? You're loading this up with an absolute monstrosity of effects. CS-80 filters, an effects suite. It looks original, looks like black glass. It's gorgeous. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. Yeah, just waking up. Perfect time to wake up. And we had some other synthesizers last year too. We had the BX1. We had the Pro 16 that came in super hot. This was there, wasn't plugged in. We didn't get no sounds. Then we had the JT16, okay? Which is an absolute beautiful recreation of the Jupiter 8. So they took the Jupiter 8, they added 8 more freaking voices to it. They took the Pro 5, the Prophet 5, and they added 11 more voices to that, okay? So we're talking about big time here. We ain't joking around anymore. And don't forget, they also got the JN80 coming in hot, right? So if we jump over here, we can look at a couple other synthesizers brought to you by Grok. Grok is so crazy, right? I was just like, hey man, can you grab me some, this is how crazy Grok is. I was like, I could go on the internet and look at these, and then I could like take all the photos and download them and put them back in the thing. Or I can just go grab Grok and say, hey man, get me the pictures I need. And it just went bam, 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 right there within seconds. Crazy. So we got the Pro 16, we got the JT16, we got this beautiful one here, the JN80, okay? An absolute beautiful recreation of the Juno 60, okay? And they're giving you 8 extra voices in that baby too. It's all about the filters, and the filters on the BX1 are CS-80 filters, which we'll check out in a quick second. And don't forget, we got the Synth clone, okay? From Elka, we got the beautiful STX coming in hot down here, right? So we got lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful synthesizers. And then we also got a bunch more. I got ChatGPT loaded up too, because you know what? Google's for dinosaurs now. It's like, if you're using Google now to do your searches, unless you're using their Gemini and stuff, you're just like getting left in the dust, right? So I asked it, well, you know, give me a breakdown of all the synths that ain't out yet that we could possibly see. We got the Behringer BX1, we got the BX700, we got the CS Mini, Poly 8, Poly Oscar, Polyvox clone, we got the Neptune 80 coming, renamed the JN80, we got the JT16, we got the VCS3 coming in hot. Okay, here's some more pictures there. These beautiful little dandies. Okay, there's the Neptune 80, renamed to the JN80. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But we're really here for the BX1, because that's what we're really looking to see at this year, is this beauty right here. Okay, that's what we really want to see, because this is the one. I don't know, even all the haters out there, are saying that they want the BX1. You know, I know that Robbie Percelli from Pro Synth Network over there, he's got the DX1 in his studio. He's one of the only people. I think it's $26,000 for that thing or something. It's at least $12,000. And Behringer's going to give this to you for under $1,500 bucks. Now, if you want to talk about a deal, that's a friggin' deal, okay? And we're all about friggin' deals around here, that's for sure. What's up, Andy Fireblade Music? What's happening, beautiful? Yep, there we go. I just did a little different thing with the studio here today. I went and, I'll show you. I went and moved the camera a little bit to get like a little bit of a wider shot. If I take that off, and I just click this, I'll clean up the focus for you, just as focus in here so we can see. So if you're looking here, man, I got room for it, right? I got the Mantis here with the beautiful hot pink end cheeks. I've got the Malevolent up here with the neon greens, okay? These are ones from Echo Craft 3D printing. The neon greens are from Rourke Industries 3D printing. Two of the boys making end cheeks. Two renegades out there making end cheeks for your synthesizers. And we just really pimped those out big time. Fully synth style, right? And you know, I got the Hydrasynth there. I got the Juno. I got the Juno X up top. Over here, I got the Op 6. I got the Wave State here. I got the Mono Poly. I got a crap ton of pedals. I've got the Mini Freak over here. I got the Korg Multi Poly right here. I've got the Korg Drum Log here. I got a Chroma Console there. I got a Night Verb here. I got a Lost and Found over there. So we got a little bit of everything, okay? A little bit of it all, you know? And that's how, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to be a little professional, and I'm going to dim out the studio a little bit like this, though. Give it that little bit of pro look like this, right? Blur it up. And then I'm going to go over here and there we go. Blur it up. You got to blur it up a little bit like that. All right. Then I'm going to pop that back in. And then I'm going to pop that back in. All right. That's how you do what we call semi-pro video work on the fly live stream. We're gonna dull the background, got a different angle, got the internet browser over there, got me on a green screen in front of myself. So it's working quite fine right now, quite fine. Let me know if the stream's coming in good, volume's good, sound is good. We had some issues with choppiness last night, but I think we got that all sorted out today, to be honest with you. But it would help if you guys could let me know that. So all right, let's get to the main meat and potatoes of the show. First we got up, oh yeah, a little bit of housekeeping, as they say. If we jump on over to my channel here, I did a little video last night right here called the event is here, Synth Kumite 3 coming up. That just went over the event that's coming up, start on February 1st. I got to make a couple modifications because I forgot I'm going on a little bit of a mission there, another part. So I got to have a couple more breaks in there. All right, but go check that out if you didn't see it last night. All right, cool. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. We got a video geared up with Dr. Mix playing the DX1. We'll take a quick look at that. We got another one of this cat here, Dom Sigialis, okay, from Yamaha Synth Space History. This thing is a monster, the old one. And then we got some videos from last year's, which we should probably check out first. Let's check out Sonic State. Shout out to Sonic State and old Nicky Bat. I might have watched this a million times already, but old Nicky covered the Behringer BX-1. He was one of the few people last year to get over there and really give Uli some props for a beautiful masterpiece of an instrument that he was gonna go. I got invited to go to NAMM last year, but I just couldn't make it happen. Can't make it happen this year, man. Listen, I gotta work and pay the bills, right? This is just, I just do this show for the fun and for the laughs. So, you know, I can't really be taking off, jet setting around the planet to cover synthesizer news, you know, when I'm working 3-4 jobs, just to keep the lights on, baby. And not only to keep the lights on, to buy some damn synthesizers. And not only to buy some synthesizers, to buy some of the best damn synthesizers ever made. And some of them are made by Behringer. Maybe, actually, all of them are made by Behringer, okay? That's what we're thinking. All right, so let's have a look at this video.
La la This is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. This is a kind of new thing.
Yes.
So the BX1, I swung by earlier and saw posted on Instagram, and everybody went, "What the hell is that?" And it's a real surprise. So tell me.
Yes, so this is basically the child of two legends, because we have here a DX1 plus a CS-80 filter banks with envelope, VCAs, and LFO. So
right, okay. So
all right, let's get we're getting a quick close-up shot here. A real quick close-up shot. Beautiful end cheeks. Now, are they walnut? Are they Appalachian cherry? This is to be stay tuned, because we don't know yet what kind of wood they're going to be using in it. All right? But you can guarantee that it's going to look pretty and it's going to feel good. That's all I can guarantee. I can't guarantee walnut. I can't guarantee Appalachian cherry. I can't guarantee Great Canadian pine or spruce, but we can guarantee that it looks good in that dark wood. Now, look at the side profile of this beast. Are you seriously going to tell me that you wouldn't want to have this beautiful DX1 enhancement synthesizer? It's a DX1 and a CS-80 combined. Okay, do you understand the relevance of that type of combination? That's a type of relationship when you take a CS-80 and a DX1 and put them together, okay? You're taking two of the most iconic synthesizers in world history, and you're putting them together and making them have a baby and calling it a BX1. And wait till you hear what's in this thing.
I mean, it's a lovely looking thing. I really like the way that you've done it. So essentially the same voice structure as DX1, but with the added analog
filters, exactly. So, and this is a 32 voice of polyphony unit. So we have 32 filters in it.
Do you hear that? Okay, I got to translate. I got one of those Behringer jackets. I should throw it on here now, actually. I don't know. I should throw the Behringer jacket on, actually. But this here is 32 voices, 32 filters. For everybody out there, thank you, Conductive. Appreciate that for the domino fund, my baby. I really appreciate it. It'll help, and it'll help fund the Kumite too. So that's cool, man. Conductive, one of the greatest of all time. Thank you, my boy. Appreciate it. Do I got something up here? Oh, no, not that one. There we go. Word from our sponsors, Iowa Trading Company and Hot Todd Energy Drink. Hot Todd Energy Drink, we should have the samples for that real soon to do a final test. We're working with functional medicine nutritionists. We're working with business owners. We're working with investors. And Hot Todd is it's almost there. So we're going to do a final taste test, and then we'll have the products ready to order. And like I said, we almost got all the pre-orders sold out already. So if you're interested in getting Hot Todd, which is the energy drink of the creators, the gamers, the ones out there who need that extra boost that night, that's Hot Todd Energy. And stay tuned for that. It's exciting stuff. All right, let's keep rolling.
So there is quite a lot of analog going on in there. And you have the complete DX1 interface now, which is one of the best to see what's going on the DX7.
All right, little close up. We got to get a little close up there. We got the Behringer friggin' logo, gorgeous. We got the BX1, gorgeous. We got that black glass, okay, with all the algorithmic madness. We got the red flicker lights. We got buttons. We got it all, baby. But the beauty of this is you got 32 CS-80 filters in this thing. Do you understand how crazy that is? And not only that, you got the whole effect suite. It's crazy.
Synthesis. So for example, you see you can look at your
oh yeah, there's the algorithm.
Yes, your algorithms with your operators, how they are laid out. Then you have your envelope here. You can edit for every operator, your keyboard scaling, your sensitivity. And that's the new part. You have here the CS-80 filters with their envelope, which is the same envelope as the CS-80.
Right, okay.
And we have, of course, an effect also section here.
Okay, I was going to ask, because what we were hearing was quite dry there, so what effects have we got inside?
Exactly, so we have a lot of effects like reverb, chorus, and more. So,
right.
Yeah.
So where are we with
Reverb, chorus, and more. More. You gotta have. You know what they're gonna have. They gotta have delay. They gotta have reverb. They gotta have chorus. They're gonna have probably some distortion. They might have. What else might they have in it? I mean, they could put whatever they friggin' want in. They own TC Electronics and they own Clark Technica. They could put some of the wildest, craziest effects in it ever. And I actually hope they do. It'd be super cool to pick up this BX1 and have it loaded with tons of amazing effects. Man, that coffee's good, isn't it? Oh. All right, let's keep rolling.
This, because this is obviously, is this a production prototype, or what's the...
Yes, so this is a prototype, but this is a fully functional unit. And now we still have some development to do now to refine many aspects of it. And we expect maybe to be ready next year.
Okay, so Damien's been playing a little bit, so maybe you can carry on. Is there anything with any effects in there that we can hear, or the effects not?
Only the filters at the moment.
Okay, so the effects aren't implemented.
So yeah, the filters at the moment, the effects weren't implemented. They've had a year now to work on this. Listen, man, a year's a long time. When you got a bunch of hustlers at Behringer who work night and day for the love of it, we could end up having a nice surprise this year, if they even go to NAMM. I don't even know if they're going to NAMM this year. All right, or NAMM. I don't even know if they're going to NAMM this year. Is it NAMM or NAMM? I don't even know if they're going to NAMM this year. All right, so we'll see. But they probably will go. Man, those jackets are nice. I should get my jacket.
Yeah, okay, I just wanted to check. But so Damon's just sort of playing. So it's kind of crazy idea. I mean, it's nice to see.
It is a crazy idea, Nicky Baby. We got the digital and the analog, and the analog's the CS-80 filters, and you got 32 damn filters. That's more filters than you know what to do with, okay?
Something that's not just a straight replicant. You know, you've gone for something quite unique. Which
yes, exactly, and that was actually a very big job, you know, because of course you have two DX7 in there, but the interface as well was very complex to recreate, and all the analogs.
Don't forget, you got the DX7 in there too, so you understand what's happening here. You got the CS-80 in there, you got the DX7 in there, you got the DX1 in there, and God knows what else they'll throw in there. You might have a whole family of chimpanzees living under the hood of that thing that you crack open and have them do laundry.
Section, which is very big, with 32 filters, which is a lot, no? So you have to generate all the CVs and so on. So that was also a big job. And yeah, so this is really a flagship unit, no? Because so many things going on here.
So I know this is early. I mean, have you got any idea where it might sit in the kind of pricing structure of Behringer?
Yeah, pricing we can't say yet, but as usual, you say it's affordable.
You know what, man? I would love to get over there and stand at that booth representing Behringer and just give this the glaze it deserves, because it's awesome. So if you're listening, Uli, man, fly me over next year and let me glaze some synths, baby. You know what? I might even fly myself over. And if you just say, bro, go glaze, I'll go glaze.
Yeah, wow, fantastic. So I imagine interest has been extremely high in this, yeah.
Yes, we've noticed that, a lot of interest, and I mean, we are very glad because all the efforts we put in developing
this. Big time interest. This video here from Nick Batt, that got 83,000 views. So as far as synth content for NAMM goes, baby, this has got this has had the most interest of all the synthesizers at NAMM last year. All right, so let's keep rolling.
These products,
and it's not as heavy as an original DX1 either, right? So
no, fortunately not. It's lighter, even if there is quite a lot of electronics inside with all the filters. But yes, much lighter unit.
And so, I mean, with the filters, have you got modulation? Because there wasn't really modulation in the DX1 in the same way. Have you got LFOs that you can assign to filters and that sort of thing, or is it just envelopes?
Yeah, so on the CS-80 section, we have an LFO and an envelopes for the filters. Yes.
Okay.
So you didn't hear that, man. That dude, whatever he clicked in, he had the stereo panning going back and forth across the whole spectrum of my ears.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Damon, as well. Thank you for showing us, gentlemen.
All right, so that's a cool video from Sonic State. I think that's awesome. Great job, Nick. I actually watched Sonic State, I believe it was Wednesday. I think Nick and the fellas, I think they said they weren't going over, but who knows, they might have some American representatives that'll get some content to them that they can kind of repurpose. But I mean, it's kind of sad that Sonic State is not going to be at NAMM, because I know that they do. I mean, when Sonic State goes to any of these shows, they literally drop videos all day long. Sometimes you'll get like 5-10 videos dropped before lunch, and on your lunch break, you get to watch all these cool videos. So them not being there is, I'm kind of sad about it, because I like to watch and I like to cover it, and I like to know. I mean, we got a bunch of Americans who are into this show too, so it's cool to like showcase some of Sonic State's videos they're doing, just like this one, and it's very, very cool. So here's another one here. I saw, what, who's this? Hipsonica. I got Hipsonica here. I thought I had another one loaded up. Hold on a second. Yeah, man. Or maybe I didn't. I'll check something in a minute. Actually, let's jump over here while we're waiting. Let me turn the music on because I want to check something. If I go to here, let me just see what kind of filters were in the Yamaha CS-80. See what they say. I'm just trying to see what kind of. Yeah, so the Yamaha CS-80 filters we had. This might be right, might be wrong. Sometimes ChatGPT lies to you, so you got to be careful. Dual analog low pass filters, 12 dB octave 2-pole resonant low pass, state variable design. It had no high pass or band pass, only low pass. Correct that if it's wrong, I don't know. Expressive control, why it sounded so big, 2 detuned oscillators, blah, 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 blah. All right, so. Very cool. CS-80 filters. So look, if we jump over here, I also loaded this page up. This is the original. This is the Yamaha DX1, so we can see what was actually in this beast just from what we've seen from Nick Batt there. This is a breakdown of it. Among Yamaha's DX line synthesizers, DX1 is definitely the biggest and most expensive. Dual 6-operator digital FM engine. It's like 2 DX7s wrapped up in a wood paneled case and comes with a truly professional weighted 73-note keyboard, sensitive with velocity and aftertouch. DX7 membrane buttons. Sound-wise, the DX1 is like the fatter DX7 because it's got 2 DX7s inside it. Total FM synthesis. That means that although the DX1 is a digital synthesizer, it sounds unique and fresh with the analog digital hybrid feel. So the cool part about this, you're getting the CS-80 filters in a DX1, which is basically 2 DX7s. So the BX1 is 2 DX7s plus a CS-80 plus a whole effect suite. You know, display screens. It was hard to program apparently. Blah blah blah. 32 voices, thick polyphony. Although the DX1 seemed better and more popular than DX7, remember that the DX1 is expensive. There are only about 140 of these made. Let's see how much. 140 of these made, and Robbie Priscelli from Pro Synth Network got one in the studio, always covered up with that sheet. Let us see it, baby, Robbie. Let us see that synth. All right, let's check how much. If we wanted to buy this on Reverb, what we get it for? Reverb, Yamaha DX1. Let's see how much we get this beauty for. What's up, Mixmaster? What's up, Trader to the Living? How's it going? Let's check it out. I forgot I was supposed to tell the boys when I'm live. Hold on. I gotta send a message out here. Can one of you guys throw the show in the Discord for me? Just throw the link in the Discord. Whoever's in the Discord. Because I just went live kind of off the cuff today. I didn't really plan or anything, but. All right, let's look at this. If we want to actually go buy a DX1 from Yamaha, $7,400 for that one. There's probably none even for sale. There's only freaking one listed. Wow. Okay. One listed, excellent condition. Here it is right there. So that's what the old one looks like, man. It's an absolute friggin' monster. Look at the size of that thing. So I think Behringer did a good job slimming it up, dropping the amount of keys, you know, knocking the back end off up top with all that stuff up there, the grates. But looks pretty. I mean, let's check this one out, and then let me jump back over here to see. So this is the original. Right there. Let's see the... And this is Behringer's version, right? So, pretty good comparison. This is that one. And that's the original. So similar looking. That's the Yamaha. That's the Behringer. To be honest, the Behringer one looks better. My opinion, it doesn't got all that wax space in the back. Looks prettier. Yeah, so I think the Behringer one looks better. Although this is a monster, lots of dead space, unneeded space. Look, space, unneeded space all around here. Tons of unneeded space on this big grate up at the top. And then you look at the clean, mean, slim, right? Got all that space cut out. Got a little bit left there. Some algorithmic overtones over here and some algorithm on the left just for keep it sexy, you know? That's what they got to do. There's a Yamaha DX1 for sale for $53,000. Yeah, so it's expensive. This one here, like I said, let me see, because only one's coming up. Local pickup. Where is this to? Let's see where this is being sold from. Maryland. Let's type it in here, see if anything else comes up. Yamaha DX1. We got the Yamaha DX1 here. What? Or DX7. No DX1s, bro. There's nothing for sale. No, we have to do probably a search. Let's check here. Yamaha DX1 for sale. Let's check, see. eBay, maybe? That's a DX7. Yamaha DX1 Music Radar. Huh. 149,000. Look at this. A mint condition DX1, Yamaha's greatest ever FM synth, goes for sale for 149,000 euros. That's crazy. You know? Music Radar Tron's my internet. All right, so let's check out another video. So that was that one. I got this one loaded up. This is some more. This is just a straight up sound demo from Masonic. I'm gonna throw his channel in the chat. Him or her or whatever they are. Nobody knows anymore. I'm gonna throw this in the chat and go subscribe to the channel. Very cool channel. And let's check out what they got going on.
Is Masonic.
What's with the loading here? Let me turn the music down. Friggin' going on with the internet here today. I'm gonna go get my Behringer jacket. Be back in a sec.
Hello everyone, Luigi and Damien from Behringer here, and we are pleased to show you our new Behringer BX-1, which is our take now, best of both worlds between the DX1 and the CS-80. So basically you have, it's a layer synth, so you have two synthesizers in one now, because you have a complete DX7 section, two of them, which is like your digital oscillator, no, big digital engine, plus a complete analog filter bank, envelopes, VCAs, LFOs from the CS-80. More of this, you have also the complete interface from the DX1, no, which was great actually to program the DX7 synthesis, because you can see all the operators, you know, the algorithm is organized. You can see all the parameters at a glance, the feedbacks and so on. You can switch off operators on and off. Makes it much easier to program actually FM sounds with the DX7 layout. Then the great thing also is then to apply, you know, the analog filtering. So you have an high pass and a low pass. And actually, the low pass has two modes, because you have a CS-80 mode, which is 12 dB, but you also have a 24 dB mode. And so the filter goes reconfigured inside. So you have also a 24 dB mode. You also have two DAC mode here. So you have a modern DAC if you want super clean FM sounds, but you also have a vintage option where you can have like the old
Now we're back,
DX1,
baby.
you know, the DX7, you can have
There's
this
your bros.
flavor of older vintage DACs, no? So which are more gritty, noisier, but in a musical way, you know, which people like. And you also have an effect section, no? With many effects, so which is still being worked on. Now the unit is fully functional, so many people here are playing it. So to speak about the architecture, no, it has been a very complex project because there is a lot under the hood here. So we have 4 DSPs, and each DSP manages 8 voices, and also its own filter bank of 8 filters. So, and there is a lot of complexity when you have a lot of filters like that, because you have a lot of multiplexing going on, not to generate the CVs.
Lot going on, baby. So, look at the jacket, man. Come on. You kidding me? This is the real deal. This is the real deal. Evander Synthfield. Okay? This is special, baby. This jacket is absolutely special. Love it.
A lot of mixed signal, digital and analog going on. Then you have to manage the noise of all this, no? And
Yeah, man, get me to these events. I'll be the official spokesperson. I am kind of the unofficial spokesperson, you know? I'm not the demo guy, I'm none of that, man, but I'm definitely the biggest Behringer promoter on the internet by far. Nobody beats me. Nobody's got more Behringer height videos. Nobody's got more Behringer glaze videos. Nobody's an absolute friggin' super fan like me, okay? I even started the greatest synthesizer movement all time, the Behringer Bros, okay? Give me a break. Get me over there to these shows, baby, and let's glaze it.
And so that's what makes a product like this quite complex to develop.
Do you understand how friggin' amazing this thing is gonna sound? When this thing finally drops, 32 CS-80 filters, 32 voices, an effects suite, black glass, gorgeous, lightweight but jam-packed, with the highest quality internal guts you can imagine, brought right out of one of the greatest synth factories known to man, the new Music Tribe Behringer factory over in the great giant Panda, okay? I'm telling you right now, I'm buying this. Who's buying it? What are you gonna throw? Throw a B in the chat if you're buying this thing. Let's get some B's in the chat, baby. Load this chat with B's. Come on, man, who's buying this thing? Don't even joke yourself. Don't even kid yourself out of it. Because if you ain't buying this, okay? Because you can't even use the excuse that you're broke. That's the thing. You can't use that old excuse like, oh, I'm broke, man. I spent too much money on stuff this month. No, everybody can afford this thing. And not only can you afford it, you're getting like 18 pieces of history jammed under one box. You're getting 2 DX7s. You're getting a DX1. You're getting a CS-80. You're getting Clark Technica and TC electronic effects jammed into this thing. You won't even, there'll be so many effects probably there you won't even know what to do with. Okay? Not only are you getting that, you're getting that beautiful mahogany colored end cheeks on this thing. Okay? And we got renegades all over the world. Rourke Industries, EchoCraft 3D printing. Okay? Making end cheeks for you. You want to throw some different colors on that thing, you can. Okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you real quick. Okay? Let me just take you over here real quick and show you what we're talking about. Let me drop the focus back. Kapow! Let me drop this off the screen. Kapow! Kapow! Look at this. Okay? This is what we're talking about when we're talking about end cheeks, okay? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about hot pink, okay? We're talking about fluorescent green And I got a bag of end cheeks under the friggin' desk down there. I got more end cheeks down there I don't even know what to do with. Okay, I'm thinking about having an end cheek yard sale soon to maybe fund this project, okay? Let's get back to business. This got way more balls than the Polybrew 12, okay? This got 3 balls. The Polybrew 12 got 1.5, okay? The Polybrew 12 got 1.5 balls, like my friend Eugene Clark used to live in Newfoundland. He got in a pedal bike accident, hit the curb, flew over his pedal bike, landed into splits right on the curb. One of his left nut hit it, crushed, exploded, okay? And then he only had 1 nut and then a fragment. That's what the Polybrew 12 got. 1.1 nuts. This BX1, this got 3 nuts, and rumors are it might even have 6 because it's got 2 sets of 3 nuts in it. Yeah, who's this? Mentor 5176, man, thanks for joining us. I'm considering it, even if I already have a DX7 and an SY77, baby. Listen, everybody should buy this. Okay, let me ask you a question. Why wouldn't you buy something like this? Like I just said, it is arguably going to be Behringer's greatest synthesizer. It's the closest thing to a flagship they can get because they're taking a couple old synthesizer, they're jamming them together, they're modifying it, and they're whacking loads more into it for you. And the value is out of control, okay? Under $1,500. Do you know why I can say that? Because Uli said, you will never pay more than $1,500 for a poly synth from Behringer. Now, I don't know. That's what he said. So, but guess what? Even if he said, you know what, man, I'm charging $2,000 for this because it's so awesome, I'd be like, that's fair too. When you're charging $3,500 for a Moog Muse, when you're charging $4,000 for a Polybrew 12, when you're charging $3,600 or $3,500 for a Udo Domino, and you can pick this friggin' thing up for $1,500, I might buy 2 of these and give them away. That's how good I'm feeling about this right now. I get 1 for myself, and I might buy 2 and give them away. I gotta make a decision soon. But yeah, I'm looking at maybe picking 3 of these up, and I'm going to give 2 away. We'll see what happens. You're good to me, I'm good to you. That's how we do.
Mil gracias de la parte de...
Attaboy, boys. Mina gracias. Absolutely epic. I got some more stuff. So that's the Behringer one we got to look at there. So that's cool. We got to look at the Behringer, and now we get to jump over here and we get to look at the Yamaha, baby. So look at the size of this monster. Shout out to Dr. Mix. You know, super legend. Cool as a cucumber, okay? Wearing that dill pickle color green and that beautiful hat. Cool shades, nice watch, got the rings, got the jeans, all right? That's a combo right there. Hat, sunglasses, necklace, pickle green, watch, rings, jeans. How can you not be cool? So he's going to just do a little DX1 action so we can see potentially what the capability, because we just looked at the BX1 there and it wasn't finished. But now we can check out the DX1, which is finished, obviously, and hear some sounds from that. And that'll give you an idea what you're going to end up getting when you go treat yourself to a BX1. Let's check it out.
Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix. Today I've got the big daddy of FM synthesis, the DX1. It's a beast. It was brought to me by the kind people at UVI, the sponsors of today's episode, and now I'm gonna play.
Shout out to UVI, they're not sponsoring this episode, but shout out to Iowa Trading Company and Hot Todd Energy Drink, which are sponsors of this episode and all episodes and the channel in general. So shout out to Iowa Trading Company, one of the greatest branding for grassroots, musicians, gamers. If you need something branded, you check out Iowa Trading Company. They are the best in the business. They're not using any of these things. They're personable. They're right with you the whole journey, and they will take you and your brand to the next level. And then you got Hot Todd Energy, one of the greatest energy drinks ever invented. If you're falling asleep at night, you know, your missus wants you to, you know, she gives you that little elbow in the rib, and you don't got any energy, pull the Hot Todd out from under the bed, take a swig, finish it up, head to the studio, make an album. You make an album a night when you got Hot Todd in your studio, let me tell you that. Not only will you make an album a night, you might end up making a baby a night. You feel me?
Stay with it. Coming up. How you guys doing? If you want more music, hit like to this video, hit subscribe to this video, and let's have fun with the daddy of all FM synthesis, the DX1. Let's go!
So is this oscilloscope actually on the synth? I don't think it is it? That's over there. Okay. I like oscilloscopes, to be honest with you. I'm a massive fan of oscilloscopes. I got one saved on the computer. But let's keep listening. Now listen, Dr. Mix is a professional. This cat can play like no other. So if I end up getting the BX1, I won't be doing this style demo. I leave this to the pros. I do the bro demo, okay, which is a little bit different. If you checked out my jam last night, you would see that it's a little bit different. That's right. Dude, Hot Todd Energy, a lot of people, you wait till it comes out. I can't say much more because I don't want to oversell Hot Todd. I know how amazing it is. I know we work with functional medicine nutritionists to get this thing fully packed with all the greatest vitamins, minerals, nootropic, energy boosting compounds known to man. And we're putting it out there, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay. And I know this for a fact. So like I said, we almost got all the first round of the tubs sold. If you want a tub of Hot Todd Energy, it'll take you to the next level. Some people say it makes you feel like you're 18. Man, listen. It does. Okay? Unless listen, the only time it doesn't make you feel like you were 18 again is if when you were 18, you were weak, scrawny, full of pimples, and no confidence. Okay? If that's you at 18, then this drink will not make you feel like that. At 18, if you were full of testosterone, macking women, pumping iron, feeling like you're on top of the world, making everything you could all the time, flat out, nonstop, full of energy, that's what Hot Todd will make you feel like. Close.
Factor makes hitting your protein goals easy and actually delicious. With meals packing up to 50 grams of protein, dinner's ready in minutes. Chef-crafted dish.
Exactly. I gotta get some of these. All right, so let's Dr. Mix. Let's jump on over and check it right from Yamaha, right from the mouth of the monster. Yamaha Synths History, DX1 with Dom Singeles. Let's check out what he's got to say about it. Again, we're just going back and reviewing these Yamaha videos of the DX1 so we can get excited about the BX1. Because I got a feeling in a couple weeks, I have to assume that if they showed us a taste last year, if Behringer is there, they're going to show us an even better taste. And I got a feeling the synth tsunami's on the way. I can see the synth sea receding. Okay? I'm up on high ground looking down. And this is one of those tsunamis you want to get hit by. And they're about to make some big drops.
Hello everyone, Dom here, and today I'm in front of a beast of a synthesizer. This is the king of FM synths in my opinion, and this is the Yamaha DX1. Now, most people are very familiar with the DX7, and the people that know a little bit about the DX1 know that this is essentially two DX7s in one package. But it's much more than that. And this is an incredible synth.
So he's saying this is a DX7, two DX7s in one package, but it's much more than that. So the Behringer BX-1 is this in there, plus a CS-80, plus much more than that. So if you want to play the much more game, Uli just much more the hell out of it.
Just feels so great being behind this. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what makes it so special, right? So first of all, we have two DX7s in there. So that means double the polyphony.
What's up, Tone Smith, baby? What's happening? Double the polyphony, 32 voices.
Of the DX7, but also it means that we can have single modes. So I can have one single patch. I can have dual mode. That means I'm going to have two different sounds and they're going to go to two separate outputs in the back, which is great because that meant for live players, you could set it up on a mixer, have different effects, different EQ, and have different sounds. So on one sound you could...
Yeah, why isn't it a DX14? Good question. I don't know, man. DX, you know, I'm not a huge fan of synthesizers with letters and numbers as the name. I'm just not. I'm more of like a name kind of guy, right? I would have called this the Behringer Black Glass, you know? Okay? Something like that. I would have called it the Black Glass. You know?
You could have reverb, for example. On the other sound, you didn't have reverb or had some different effects. And the other great thing is that you can have the identical sound on both speakers, but you can detune one sound, so you get a very, very wide sound.
This might be the greatest synth you ever buy, actually. This Behringer synth might be the greatest friggin' synth you ever buy. I don't know. I just got a feeling. You know, when I get a feeling sometimes... I got a feeling it's coming over me. The Behringer DMB.
Sound, and you get a lot of depth. This is something that I do a lot when I'm designing sounds on the Montage and the Modi X, for example, but there's a little bit more flexibility, of course, because obviously
all right, we got DJ Wojtek who's tuned in. He's got his finger on the pulse. He's saying there's going to be a new Yamaha, new synth at NAMM. All right, Yamaha's just been pumping out workstations flat out. You know, our crew doesn't really get down with the workstation. Some people do, but you know, we like non-workstation synths. So if they got a new synth, DJ Wojtek, you got any more details, my baby?
there are effects, but also you can time delay one of the speakers, so you get a super wide sound. The DX1 cannot do this, but nevertheless it was groundbreaking for the day because you could have different sounds on it.
Sweet, we got it. Let's get to some sounds. Let's jump on over to, let's go right here. Looks like where he starts kicking in.
Everything. So if I change the preset, for example, it's so easy. You can even hear little clicks and like relays and everything. Fantastic. So I'm going to play a few of the sounds. I'm going to start actually with something that, you know, it's not like a very typical.
Oh, they got it on their website? Hold up. Let's see. Let's ask, does Yamaha have a new synthesizer on their website? Let's see. Let's check it out. Yamaha currently has a brand new synthesizer line on their official website, the Mod X M series. Let's see what else. New release for NAMM 2026. Let's check it out. What are you saying? Official Yamaha president NAMM. Yamaha's confirmed they're attending NAMM and showcase innovative products, blah, blah, blah. Yamaha already released recently. They got the Mod M series. What might be announced, rumor, community buzz. There's no confirmed Yamaha synth announcement for NAMM yet. Summary, Yamaha, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go to Yamaha's website and check it out. Yamaha synthesizer. Yamaha Corporation. Let's see, DJ baby. Montage M, Mod X, Reface, Motif, Pseudo Mundo, news and events. Let's get a look. Hey, if you got the link, throw it in the chat here. Throw it in the chat if you got the link. Latest news is from October 16th. It's December, so that's no good to us. Yeah, anybody got a link for this new Yamaha synth while we're waiting? DJ, pop back, throw the link in the chat.
FM sound, you know, not the usual FM pianos, but I want to show you how beautiful this thing sounds and how modern it can sound even today. So I'm going to play this one. This is called Female Chorus, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce some portamento as well while I'm playing this. So let's play.
See, the thing is, I love these kind of sounds. I'm not an analog junkie, so I love digital sounds. I love FM sounds, and I mean, this might be my dream synthesizer. I was holding out for the Udo Domino, but if they can drop, if I can get this year, I'm getting this for sure. Like I told you.
So beautiful, beautiful sounds. And as you can see, lots of expression. So we have the mod wheel, we have pitch bend, we have polyphonic aftertouch. That means that I can control each note individually.
Polyphonic aftertouch back in the day. Isn't it crazy that they had polyphonic aftertouch back on the DX1? And then it just kind of... And then now it's coming back and everyone's like, oh, baby, polyphonic aftertouch, like it's some new friggin' tech, and it's just not. Crazy.
Each operator individually, actually, if you go deep into the menu, you can actually find the depth for each operator when it comes to aftertouch. So this was like a super expressive synth, and it was designed for performance and for sound design. So I'm going to show you very quickly. So this is like a brass sound. But check out how I can control, for example, the volume.
So we already know too that we could assume with 99% certainty that the Behringer DX1 BX1 will have polyphonic aftertouch, right? Because we've got it on the UBXA. So we have to assume that it will also be on the DX1. You know, polyphonic aftertouch on this 32 voice, 32 filter, absolute behemoth of a hybrid of a DX1, two DX7s, and a CS-80 with a crazy effects suite from TC Electronic and Clark Technica, or however you say it.
You know, the operator levels, all these things, individually for each note.
Looks dope as hell. Hold on, let me check something. I had something, I think it was it Cat Synth? Cat Synth BX-1. I think they did a video. Let's just go back and jump over here and check this out. 5 minutes. All right, let's check this out real quick.
I am of research at Harvard, and if I were to die tomorrow, I would want everyone with macular degeneration.
All right, Cat Synth TV. I'll throw Cat Synth down in the chat. Go check it out. Right there. Subscribe to the channel. So this is another one. So we were just listening to our bro here. Let me just go back and get a couple more sounds, and then we'll just do a little ear comparison to see if to see if we got a little similarities here. let's check out the cat synth.
Hello, Luigi and Damien from Behringer, and we are glad to show you our new synthesizer here, the BX1. So this is the child of two legends now, the DX1 and the CS-80. So we have this is a hybrid synthesizer because we have a complete DX1 digital section which consists of two layered DX7 engines plus an analog filter bank with its envelope.
Oh, little LM drum there. Shout out to Echo Craft. LM drum, tactical MIDI, LM drum. Who else got an LM drum? Rourke's got an LM drum. I gotta get one.
Sub-oscillators from the CS-80. The good thing as well is that you have the complete DX1 interface with all the 7 segments, the iconic 7 segments, and all the controls, which was a very good interface now to make programming the DX7 easy, because you can see what's going on inside of the operators. You can see your algorithms here, your feedback, your envelope generators, operator by operator, the output level scaling. And this is the added section for the CS-80, where you have 2 filters, because you have the HPF, the LPF, and the LPF can be configured. It's a multi.
All right, let's get a zoom in here. Let me get this friggin' chat off the screen for a second. All right, what are we looking at? We got vintage mode, modern mode, we got bypass on, off, we got mode, we got high pass, high, resonance high, low pass, we got a high pass, low high, we got resonance high and low, low pass, high and low, high. All right, cool. We've got keyboard control, we got balanced brilliance, low or high, FX1 high, FX2 high and low. So it looks like we got 2, I can't go over in. We got a split and dual, function store. All right, we got lots of stuff going on here. Let's keep rolling, see if he slides
mode
across
actually, because you can configure it as a CS-80 mode, which is 12 dB, or you can also reconfigure the filter as a 24 dB.
All right, so we're going from 12 dB. This is going to give you a 24 dB as well. So if we look back over here at Vintage Synths, which I think I already closed the website down, it said that the DX1 had a 12 dB filter.
You also have a DAC control here, because you can decide you want a cleaner, modern sound, so you can have a modern DAC, 16-bit, or you can also choose to have a more vintage sound. And we have vintage mode, in which basically we reproduce what was going on with the old DAC from the DX7 and DX1, which were more grittier, more noisy, etc. So basically, you can make everything you want here. So
yeah, pretty much, you make everything you want. Anything you want to do, you can do on this thing. Anything, absolutely anything and everything. Yep.
In noisy, modern, analog filtering on the DX7 engine, etc., and even some effects. On the technical side, there is a lot going on here, of course, and that was a very complex project, because there are 4 DSPs in there, no? 32 voices.
4 DSPs, 32 voices.
So polyphony, and each DSP manages 8 voices.
Each DSP manages 8 voices.
From the digital side up to the analog side. So the analog section is quite complex, because when you increase the number of filters, then you have many CVs to manage, to generate. So you have a lot of multiplexing going on, mixed signals and so on, which are quite complex to make everything work without creating noise and so on. So, but we have now a lot of experience with that, because we do always analog synthesizer with many voices, like you big cell 16 voices and so on. So we capitalize our experience here, so to be able to make so many filters.
Actually, a couple of questions that
Yes,
I
please.
got for my audience
Yes,
first.
please.
Since both the DX1 and CS-80 had...
Yeah, I can't open an email right now, DJ Wojtek. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with. They've announced that something Yamaha is coming from for NAMM, new synth.
polyphonic aftertouch. Is that supported?
That's correct, and this unit as well as the
Yes.
polyphonic aftertouch.
Okay.
Yes.
And does it support a system exclusive, like from a DX7?
Absolutely, this is fully compatible with the C6 from the DX7, so you can use the huge library of...
So that's cool. You get the whole C6 system from the DX7, so you can throw your DX7 everything on there in between.
Preset you find. You can upload them using, of course, the USB MIDI, but also you have an SD card port here, which is a kind of reproduction of the old cartridge.
SD port, baby!
From the Yamaha. So you can load your C6 as well on the SD card.
Well, bam, right there. See it? SD slot, baby. Yeah, bro. Me, Patch Dog, me, Bartok, standing there. Boys doing the demo. You could have me and Patch Dog just riffing. You could have Bartok doing the demo. I think it's friggin' triple threat, dude. But either way, I'm gonna get there. Listen, it's just gonna take a little bit of time, man. We're still in the beginning stages. When I make my appearance at NAMM, I'm gonna make a proper one. All right, that's Cat Synth TV. That's nuclear, man. Let me turn my music back on. Jump back to the mainframe. Yeah, I think that's absolutely crazy. I'm excited for it. Let's get another quick look at what the Behringer's going to look like up close. That's it right there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty. Don't forget, man. Don't forget. Big old booty on it too. Look at this. All right, volume, modulation, sustain, portamento. Unbalanced A, B, and whatever that says, P. Breath control, foot switch, MIDI in, out, through. Obviously USB, friggin' XLR, inputs A, B, and P. Mental. Look at it. Sexy. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. But don't forget, we also got these ones too, right? We got the Pro 16 coming. Let me jump over to the big screen. We got the Pro 16. Which is on the menu too. Both of these were there last year. Right behind it, the JT16. We got the GN80 coming. All right. JN80, sorry. Look at that, dude. Now, if you want to talk about beautiful, that is SEXY. All right. The JT16 is hot. No, I'm not going to NAMM this year, bro. I can't, man. I got too much stuff going on, too many work, too much jobs, too much other stuff. Like I said, this is just a hobby for me, enjoying myself. If I could get over there, if it wasn't over on the West Coast, man, that's a long ass flight. And I just can't do it, right? So we'll see what happens next year. And then we got these here, don't forget. If I jump over here, we've got this beautiful one here. We got the JN80, all right? This is from, let's check this one out. All right, that's gorgeous too. Don't forget about it. Don't forget the JN80. Okay, don't forget the JN80. All right, your Juno 60 with 8 extra voices or 2 extra voices. All right, I said 8, but I meant 2. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So we can't forget that one. And we got a lot of other little treats too. Don't forget, we got the STX. All right. Okay, the Elka Synth clone. That's gorgeous. That's on the menu too. Wabam. Jabam. Okay. What else we got on the menu? If I jump over to my other little one and I get out of this. All right, we got lots. Oh, where is it? I close that one down. Let's see if I type in Behringer BMX. Don't forget, we got the BMX too, right? We got the beautiful BMX. This is on the menu as well. So we got so many epic things to look forward to from Behringer. It's exciting. And I don't know. It seems like to me that the vibe around NAMM is kind of like a little bit subdued, and people are, you know, I don't hear anybody being excited yet. We've had 0 leaks. What can we see from Korg? I don't know what we're going to see from Korg, but Korg usually drops like 2 or 3 things, so we could see anything from Korg. And then we got Roland, we got Arturia, but as everybody knows, the synth community is moving over to Superbooth. Superbooth is the synth electronic music community now, and NAMM is kind of filling itself with, it's just bigger, you know, and I don't think it's as, I think it's hard to get into. I think it's $200 to get into. I know Noir et LeBlanc and Autumn are going there, so I'll be covering their content. That'll be cool to see. VCAs 3, let's see what we get. Can't forget we got this one too, right? This beauty here. Now I'm very excited, but this is another one that is going to be like a guaranteed buy. A guaranteed buy for me is this one. Now this is Behringer's prototype they already got made. Pin matrix, classic, okay? Classic remake, and with the joystick, all the beautiful buttons to match the Behringer 2500 modular series, which is friggin' gorgeous. So that's super cool to me. I think it's awesome. If I reached out, they give me tickets. That'd be cool if they gave me tickets. Maybe I'll go next year. Maybe I'll put it in my plan to go next year. That'll be good. Go next year. Superbooth, what's that, May? So maybe next year I'll plan to do, I'll do that in Superbooth maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll plan it out. Look how pretty this is. Damn. I would get this even just not, what's up Tanner baby, yeah. I would get this if you hit up Behringer, they would pay your way, do as much advertising as you give them. Maybe. Like I said, I like doing stuff. I like just doing stuff for the sake of doing it too, because, you know, but I mean, if Behringer wanted to reach out and work together, I would work with, I'm pretty much already working with Behringer, you know, kind of unofficially. I just, I'm definitely cover Behringer more than anybody. I'd probably got more Behringer videos out than Behringer, actually, come to think of it. I probably got more videos on Behringer than Behringer actually has. What's up, No Lake? You know, most likely. Let's see what else we got. What are some other Behringer synths that are in the works? We got the Behringer, what's it called? Poly-Oscar? We got the Behringer Poly-Osc. I don't know if they got a picture of that anywhere. Let's see. Right here. All right, we got the Behringer Poly-Osc right there. That's the their recreation of the Oxford Synthesizer Company's Oscar. It looks like it's in the Behringer swing casing, and it's a polyphonic Oscar. I don't know, but I think PWM are remaking the Oscar, and that's going to be very, very cool. Let's see. Let me see what else we got over here. So many videos, dude. It's so crazy. Look at this. Oh, I just hit 1,000 videos. So yesterday must have been my 1,000th video. So congratulations to myself. I've uploaded 1,000 videos in how many years I've been doing this? Let's see when my first video was. Video oldest 3 years. So I did 1,000 videos in 3 years. What's the math on that? What's 1,000 videos in 3 years? Anybody add that up? Let's ask the internet. What's 1,000 divided by 3? Whoa! Look at that. Holy sugar pop, baby. That is what you call total insanity. I think I just did something that might end up breaking the matrix. Oh my God. Holy friggin' crap. Look at this. First video was my song Dreamland 3 years ago. My 1,000th video just got uploaded yesterday. So I did 1,000 videos in 3 years. If we divide 1,000 by 3, we get 333.3 repeating. That's mental. That's absolute insanity. Maybe some people in the chat might not know how crazy that is, but that's absolutely crazy. 3 years, 1,000 videos. I did it by accident. That means I did 333.33 repeating videos per year. Think about that. You want to talk about, think about that. I did 333 videos a year for the last 3 years. That's what you call working your friggin' ass off. All right? And I still can't break through, baby. We're just doing it brick by brick by brick. I just hit the golden ratio. Do you understand how crazy that is? I just hit the golden ratio by accident. I just hit the Fibonacci sequence. Do you understand how insane that is? 3 years, 1,000 videos, 333.3333 repeating per year. Anybody else doing it? That's 0.91 videos per day. Okay? 0.91 videos per day. Wild. Thank you. Every video gives you 5.3 subscribers. That's my friggin' thing. Thank you, DJ Wojtek. So 1,000 videos is 333. Let's go over it real quick. 3 years on YouTube, 1,000 videos uploaded, 333.33 videos per year, okay? 0.91 videos per day. No, it's got to be more than that because there's 365 days. So I must have done, oh yeah, right. So, and then that equals to, I get 5.3 subscribers per video. So that's what you got to do if you just want to grind from the grassroots full of elbow grease, okay? Every video I do, if you break it down, gets me 5 subs. I did 1,000 videos in friggin' 3 years, and I got 5.37 thousand subscribers. That's the breakdown, baby. You just saw it. That's the breakdown. That's the breakdown. That's the shakedown. Thank you, DJ Wojtek, for that math. Target is 444,444. That's right. That's the target, baby. We're locked in. We're locked in. That's my Masonic commitment, baby. 3.33333 golden ratio Fibonacci sequence. We hit it by accident on the Adventures of Synth Samurai. Changed the name of the channel to Adventures of Synth Samurai, okay? Because they went and changed the little thing going on with your little tag. So now this is the new name of the channel. And God knows where it's going, but we're going to keep rolling, dude. That's a heavy pace. 3 years, heavy pace, 333.3333 videos per year. That's a pace, baby. That's a pace that I don't think anybody can match. Nobody can match that pace. It's unmatchable. You can't stop me. That's the only way to break through the Synth Mafia. The only way to break through the algorithm, okay? It's the only way, okay? To break through the gatekeepers is 333.333 videos a year. All right. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's see when the first Synth Show video was. Let's roll. Hold on. I want to see when the first Synth Show video was. Let's roll. Let's roll. Oh, right here. Is this the first one? Episode 1. 2 years ago. So my first Synth Show video was 2 years ago. 611 views. My second Synth Show video, 2,000 views. Then I did a jam called Road Out of the Trailer Park. I don't even know what that was, 74 views. Wake Up Now Before It's Too Late. What's that like? I wonder. Should I check one of these? Synthwave Meditation. Frog Jam. Lots of different kinds of jams. That's wild. Wild, 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 wild. How to set up your DAW setup. That's cool. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? I'm going to have to release the album with that name. Yeah, you're right. No Lake. It was destiny. We are here today because of destiny. Destiny only. Let's just pick a random jam. Let's see what happens. Let's pick a random jam. What's this one? 20 minutes, 6 minutes. I got lots of live jams too, Left Behind. Never Ending Story. Man, I named all these so bad. They like so on that episode of Third Ear the other night, I was talking. I was like, dude, it's crazy because thumbnails and titles back in the day. I did a bunch of thumbnails and then I just took them all off. I was like, screw that. I'm just gonna take these thumbnails out because they don't match. At least now when you look at the jams, you can see someone's playing a synthesizer. What else we got on here? I'm just scrolling through here, chilling now. Let's see. Synth car, that's cool. Kokomo? Time Traveler. Matrix. Noctua. What else we got going on here? Let me try some. Let's check this out. Let's see what this is.
Welcome to Synth Samurai. Let's do it.
Synth Samurai, thank you. I love you. You only got one life. Don't take it for granted. Synth Samurai.
Possible.